Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for July 2022. My name is Shay. Let's go ahead and hop right into these cards. So, what does the zodiac sign Sagittarius need to know about July 2022? What are my Sagittariuses experiencing in July 2022? Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Five of Wands. Clarity. What is Sagittarius? What does zodiac sign Sagittarius need to know about July 2022? What are they experiencing? What messages do you have for them? The Hermit. Two more. Thank you. Three of Cups. Two more cards. What does Sagittarius need to know about July? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. One card. Thank you. The Queen of Swords. Okay. And then the Sun at the bottom of the deck. So shout out to Leo. Okay. So there is a sense of, honestly, Sagittarius, surprisingly, although these cards I like to think are kind of transformative and almost a little bit combative, there's still a sense of joy and success in your reading. I just feel like there may be a little bit of a bout of bad luck, whether it be a disagreement with other people, but I really don't think it's a disagreement. I feel like you just may be fighting to keep something afloat, fighting to keep something alive in the month of July. And it doesn't have to look like struggle more than it's like you're trying to consistently get something to happen. You're trying to make phone calls. You're trying to do this. You're trying to keep everything afloat. So it's almost a little bit of combative energy. Something goes wrong and now you got to fix it. That's the summation. So there may be a period where you have to go inside yourself, whether you're going through introspection or you need to just take a break from everything because you either start the month off kind of reeling and running, or, you know, there's just a point where you're just like, I'm tired and I just need a moment to myself to figure some things out, okay? So you go in a little bit of a hermit mode, but then it's like you eventually come right back out, celebrating, having fun, going to events, kicking it with friends, stuff of that nature. So it's I don't want to say it's not a big deal, but it's kind of not a big deal, whatever this thing is. I just feel like someone's kind of cutting it close with words, or maybe, I don't know, thinking a little bit too much with their heart and not their head in the month of July. So being careful about words, being careful about people around you that may be having choice words, and that could be a air sign too, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Does not have to be, but something of that nature goes wrong. I just picture for somebody and like you're trying to plan something or do something and there's too many cooks in the kitchen. Too many cooks in the kitchen, too many people trying to plan, too many people with too many ideas, and then that eventually causes like a headbutt that you end up having to help sort out. There's also a little bit of bitterness here too, this Queen of Swords, being mad at somebody or somebody being mad at you about something for a long amount of time. Not a big deal, it's just something that comes up that may be the source of this Five of Wands moment. Yeah. You just may have to re-put the foundation down on something with this Ace of Pentacles. Like, I don't feel like you're losing anything more than I feel like you're losing like something gives way or loses grip and you have to like gather it back up, you know, especially when it comes to finances. Okay, so clarity. What's going on in Sagittarius's life? What do they need to know about their love and relationships? Reckless. What does the zodiac sign Sagittarius need to know about their love and relationships? What does the zodiac sign Sagittarius need to know about their love and relationships in July 2022? What does Sagittarius need to know about their love and relationships in July 2022? Cheers. And it's the second time you got all these cups, honey. So we celebrating, okay? Shy. Interesting. Paired with the Hermit. Shy. Clarity. One card. What does the zodiac sign Sagittarius need to know about their love and relationships in July 2022? Make it abundantly clear, Spirit. Thank you. Agreement. The document. Feel free to pause this if y'all want to read them. But, interesting. So again, there's a celebration. There's a milestone. There's a date. There's something that goes on. You're meeting new people. There's some happiness. There's some joy in your relationships. But there is also some recklessness. Now, we got this getting lit, right? So there's definitely this potential for there to be like a party or an engagement or something that goes on where you out, you about. Someone gets too drunk and it's a mess. It's a mess. They cause a mess. They be acting a mess. Something goes on. So being precautious about the things that you say when you're under the influence, and same vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Watching how people move. I feel like sometimes, you know, we want to be reactive, but I feel like sometimes you see a person in a way that they are carrying themselves, and you can kind of prevent the issue by already knowing what type of BS they on. So if you see somebody run around stammering and telling people about themselves, you might want to just get out the way to save everybody the trouble. That's not to say you should be dodging smoke. I'm just saying, if it's not necessary, it shouldn't, you know, we shouldn't go in that direction, okay? So just being precautious, just being aware of your surroundings, and if you can avoid the mess, you know, get out the way of the mess, because I feel like someone might be being a little messy. Just because they feel justified, they feel like whatever they're saying is the truth. They feel like, you know, they ain't said nothing wrong, so they can say it, which is great, but it can cause a lot of problems going forward, okay? So you may want to keep to yourself. Now, a date comes up too. Somebody may be interested in asking you out, and this could be a Virgo. Doesn't have to be, but somebody with shy tendencies may be wanting to ask you out or spend time with you, and they don't know how to go about it. But I also feel like it takes time. There's someone who may be trying to make up with you, or vice versa, and you don't quite feel ready. Or like I said, vice versa, they're not ready to make up with you. It just takes time. It's a little too fresh to try to like hop in. So give it that space, okay? And again, with this agreement, separation, divorce, contract, news, legal papers, or proceedings, that could be very important this month. Like I said, something may go wrong and you may have to end up having to fix it. If you're going to a court, you may have to have a little bit of a battle about something. I don't really get that though. I get this agreement. Remember when I was talking about earlier how someone's, you know, was planning something, or like there's too many cooks in the kitchen and like you end up having to come and help everybody out. I feel like that may have to come up. Like, remember the agreement we made? Remember when we said, we all sat down and we said this? Or remember when you said that you would do X? Like, I feel like that comes up for you, Scorpio, not Scorpio, I'm sorry. Sagittarius, that comes up for you, Sag. So be wary of that. But again, it could be a document involved. It could be some legal papers or some, you know, legal proceedings or something that goes down this month. But it doesn't seem like it's a big deal, something that I am sensing. Okay. And I keep getting this visual of somebody just being in the back of the room. Like they not coming forward at all. Like you're in the back of the room, you're minding your business, taking time to yourself, stuff like that. Okay, so clarity. What does Sagittarius need to know about their love and relationships if they're in a romantic relationships? Religious factors. What do my Sagittarius in relationships need to know about the month of July? Thank you. Free yourself. Go ahead and free yourself. Children. Remember we were talking about children earlier. Okay. And it's time to disconnect from the world. Okay. Yeah. So it may be time for like I said, it may be time for some time to celebrate and let loose a little bit. Because I feel like for some of you, something has been taking over your life, your relationship for some time. For instance, let's say you've been buying a house and like trying to get the loans and doing all of the stuff and doing all the repairs has been taking away from your relationship. So it may be like this month you get a chance to get back, like gain back some sanity in your relationships, which is great with this free yourself and retreat. Because I feel like it's time to take back control of your life is more important than freeing yourself from something, if that makes any sense. It's almost like you get freed up. And I find that funny that that's a horse, because it makes me think of Sagittarius, but the horse's butt. But yeah, so that's something like, go ahead and free yourself and be yourself. I feel like for some of you, you could also be in a restricting relationship. Yeah, they're restricting. And it could be due to the fact that you do have children together. So you may feel trapped, or you not even just trapped, but like there's something about it that's making you uncomfortable. And that could be only for a few of you, you know. Don't feel the need to agree if you don't. Also, your religious beliefs may be getting in the way. So if some of you are spiritual and your partner is, let's say, diehard Christian, Buddhist, something like that, that may be causing issues too. I don't sense like it's a big argument more than I think that it's just a big disagreement. Okay? So clarity. What does Sagittarius need to know about their career and finances in July 2022. Words of abundance, partnership, and what does Sagittarius need to know about their career and finances in July 2022? Thank you. Do the work. Let go of guilt and unlimited ideas. So get like Nike and just do it. Okay, that's what I'm really sensing for you, Sagittarius, in your career and finances. Sorry, I need to fix these cards so they get on my nerves. But yeah, there's this feeling of like just do it. There's something going on here. There's something stressing you out. There's something that's not happening. You trying to do this, trying to do that. Just do the work. It'll come out fine. I don't think that you're lacking abundance at all, Sagittarius. I feel like whatever this inconvenient thing is, it's so small, but it's big enough to cause a bigger problem later, so you have to address it. So I'm saying all that to say, just get it done. Get the work done. Also, when it comes to partnerships, work together with people. Like there may be an important partnership, or there may be an important connection that you make this month as far as money goes and your career goes, but I think putting your heads together in that situation will actually make it go smoother and easier. Again, you want support, not combativeness. So getting away from those who want to fight with you and getting with people who have the right skills and the right abilities with you. And words of abundance come up. This card talks about, like how you talk to yourself and how you describe your situation, speaking life and positivity into yourself. But something about words of affirmation keeps coming up about this card. So either you using affirmations for yourself every day as far as your finances go. One that's good is money comes to me easily. Abundance is always flowing to me. Stuff like that. And you saying that to yourself every single day or about your situations. But also there's something here about saying it to your partner, specifically a romantic partner or a partner somebody that you deal with like on a friendship level. Being kind enough to say the kind things, because you are such an honest sign, Sagittarius, and you tend to be very forward with how you feel and think. Sometimes it can come off harsh to the wrong people, and so there may be somebody in your life, especially who you work with, that may need a little bit of words of affirmation from you. They need a little kindness from you for you to say those words, okay? And then unlimited ideas and let go of the guilt. Let go of the guilt. I mean, they're kind of separate cards. Yeah, never mind. This goes with do the work. You're going to have ideas this month. You're going to have things that you know you need to do. And now it's just about putting the work towards those things, okay? Once you get the idea, put in the work. But with this let go of guilt, if you're leaving something behind, let go of the guilt that you need to stay, or that you're wrong for leaving or wrong for doing something different. And for some of you, it's a very specific message, and this doesn't necessarily relate to your career. It's kind of a relationship thing, but it may apply to work too. Someone is kind of tired of hearing the whys and whys not, and like why they can't get something done, why they shouldn't be able to do something, why they messed up. And that may be keeping them from moving forward because they feel bad about what they've messed up about already. Let go of that guilt. Move forward. So you know how some people be like, they mess up and they get into this mode of like, why even try? Everyone thinks I'm gonna F up anyway. And it's like, well, for you. You should try because of you. Like, that's why. And then also, again, letting go of guilt, in the reverse way. Like, sometimes you make mistakes and now you're just going to be able to fix it now. That's it. No need to think so hard about it or be so tough on yourself about it, okay? So let's see what advice you need. What advice do you have for Sagittarius in July 2022? My word. Lighten your load. Clarity. What advice do you have for the zodiac sign Sagittarius in July 2022? Thank you. Yeah, lighten your load. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Love to see it. And home and transformation. Okay. So I'm going to give these are really going to be really quick messages, okay? Because your messages, your reading this month is all over the place. I feel like things may be all over the place this month. Just do what you have to do. I think a big part of lightening your load this month, Sagittarius, is not taking on too many things as a burden, letting go of the need to stress out about literally anything, and just kind of doing what you have to do to get it done. If it's not your responsibility, let it go. If somebody want to act up, let it go. Something of that nature, like making it easier on yourself to progress through the word. You are going through a transformation period, and some of that starts with wanting to be at home, wanting to be alone, wanting to take a break, wanting to take a moment from other people. So while you're in that time, spend time organizing things, spend time, getting your house together, spend time getting your emotional work together. Whatever the case is. Same with people that you live in the house with, getting better relationships with them. Setting boundaries within the home. You know what I'm saying? So if there's something going on in the house where people are arguing or not on the same terms, maybe figuring that out. For some of you, it is buying a home, because I know we talked about that earlier. And then embracing those blessings. You are definitely going to come into some this month. Something about forgiveness comes up too. But you're definitely going to come into some blessings this month. Especially with your friendships and things. You just have to be willing to let go of what doesn't serve you anymore. Okay, Sagittarius? Thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. And follow me on IG for daily zodiac updates. Remember that I love you and hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.